What's going on, by Stupid Enough? And welcome to another accurate tier list video. Today I'm bringing you the most accurate poison type Pokemon tier list. If you guys don't know, I'm doing kind of a mini series here on the channel. I did a tier list video way back. I talk about my favorite typings of Pokemon is the most accurate Pokemon type tier list, and I'm slowly but surely getting through all of them. We started at my least favorite typing, we're going to my favorite typing. And today, we got Poison. We finally entered the OK tier. And if you don't know what that means, every tier list video I have, the tiers go as such. It is goated, stupid, good, okay, meh, and trash. No typings were in trash because none of them were really trash. And the bottom was meh, and we finally reached the tail end of okay, which is Poison. Poison's not a very good typing, but some of the Pokemon in there are really good. Also, if you notice, we have two Pokemon in another tier called Not Poison WTF. That's because these Pokemon aren't poisoned naturally, this being Savali and Arceus. However, I will say their color scheme when they are poison is really fucking cool. I really like that. Kind of want to put them in stupid good just because of that, but they're not poison types, they're normal types. So, without further ado, let's get started in today's video. Atkins. Atkins is okay. Atkins is a good poison type for early game, but it's not really great until you get it to evolve. Arbok, Starbucks. Arbok, I really like. Arbok is stupid good. Arbok, for some reason, is kind of bulky. Earthquake Arbok takes lives. I don't know if you guys knew that Arbok got Earthquake. Kind of an oxymoron considering, you know, it's weak to ground and it gets the strongest ground move other than like a legendary signature move in the fucking game. But it's really cool Pokemon. I really like Arbok. I remember Jesse having it and really liking it. I was super sad whenever it left, but I really like Arbok. Nidoran female, it's kind of meh. It's meh because the stats aren't there. It's literally just like you get what you get. It's going to be a powerhouse later on, but you get what you get. Nidorina is okay. Nidorina is on the bulkier side of things. Its design is really cool. And, I mean, there's not much to say about Nidorina, really. It's just like, it's a cool design. It's like a step above Nidoran female, but it's still not quite Nidoqueen. Speaking of Nidoqueen, Nidoqueen is goated. I really like Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is one of the bulkiest poison types out there, and it shows. It fucking shows. Nidoqueen and Nidoking are two of the best poison types in the game. Their stats, attack and defense, can easily be swapped, meaning that Nidoqueen's attack or defense and special defense is the same as Nidoking's attack and special attack. But she's super bulky, has a lot of HP. It's a really good Pokemon to have. Nidoran male, literally just the same thing as Nidoran female. You know, you get what you get. It's not going to be great until it evolves. Then you have Nidorino, which again, same thing as Nidorina. It's better, it's getting there, but it's not quite there yet. Then Nidoking is goated. Nidoking is goated. I really like Nidoking. Nidoking is one of my favorite poison type Pokemon. It hits like a fucking truck. Its move pool is very diverse. I'm more of a best defense, a strong offense type of player when it comes to Pokemon. So I like it better than Nidoqueen. But I would gladly take either or. Nidoking, it's like a goddamn truck. There's a reason this is Giovanni's ace. There's a reason that the leader of the most evil organization in Pokemon uses this Pokemon as its ace. Zubat! I want to put it in trash just because of how annoying it is to run into Zubat every 2 steps, but it's honestly not trash. It's actually a very okay mon. Zubat is a very okay mon. It's speedy. Its defenses are shit, but it's speedy. It hits really hard for early game. It's just annoying that they upped the ante for the encounters and the caves for this thing. Golbat is another stupid good mon. Good old fat bat. Golbat, for some reason, they took Zubat. Literally, it's just better Zubat. Better attack, better speed, better bulk, especially the bulk. This thing will not fucking die. The only thing better than Golbat is Crobat, and we'll get to him later. Tentacool is meh. Tentacool, it's ahead of meh, but it's still meh. It's how much to say it's water poison, which, you know, not the best typing in the world. I mean, it's Tentacool. Everyone's used Tentacool. Everyone. If you've played a Pokemon game at some point in time, before you get the water type that you actually want to use, unless it was your starter, you've used a Tentacool. It's just a standard, like, here's a water type that you can use. Here's an option. Tentacruel, however, is stupid good. I really like Tentacruel. Tentacruel is cool. Not to be confused with Tentacool. Tentacruel is awesome looking. It's so gnarly. I love it. And it's just one of those things where the design carries it so much. The poison does hurt it a lot, but at the same time, it's a jellyfish. That's what it's supposed to be. It's a jellyfish. So it's, you know, the tentacle is poisoning you and shit like that. I think it's supposed to be a Manowar jellyfish. But it's just, I love its design so much. Galerion Slowbro. I was really happy when they made a Galerion form for Slowbro. I think Slowbro is very underrated. I don't think a lot of people use Slowbro all that often. And its design is cool. I like how instead of using its tail to try to catch shelter, it uses its hand, so it kind of gets stuck on its hand. And it's just it's an interesting take on Slowbro. Very, very interesting take. But I like it. I really like this thing. It's super cool. I love it. Grimer's okay. Grimer is just... I've said it before and I've said it a million times. People who say Gen 1 who has the best designs don't know what they're talking about. Yes, Gen 1 has a lot of hits, but I mean, you can't say Pokemon ran out of ideas by making an ice cream cone Pokemon. You have this thing, which is a pile of shit, which evolves into just a bigger pile of shit. Not saying that they are bad, but you get what I'm saying here, right? Grimer isn't my first choice when it comes to a poison type. Alolan Grimer is actually much better. I really like Alolan Grimer. Alolan Grimer, that dark typing gave Grimer what it needed. That dark typing carries so much because it gives it so much more coverage, and it makes it it makes it neutral to psychic type damage. It's neutral to poison now, not poison, but fairy, which is a downside. But still, the attack stat is sky fucking high for this thing, and it's super bulky. Just Alolan Grimer is so much better than regular Grimer. Muck is another stupid good mon. I really like Muck. I liked him since I saw him in the anime for the first time when Ash caught him. I don't know why I like Muck so much. And again, it's just bigger Grimer, but there's just something about Muck that I like with a burning passion. I don't know why. And then Alolan Muck is even better. Alolan Muck is the same thing that Alolan Grimer is to regular Grimer. Alolan Muck is to Muck. The dark typing was very much needed. Its design is so much gnarlier, and a lot of people didn't like the rainbow thing. That is like radioactive sludge. They made him from a pile of shit to a pile of just radioactive goo, and the teeth. The teeth is what tie it all together. The rocks that it's using as claws and teeth, so fucking gnarly. I love this thing. Ghastly is an okay Pokemon. Ghastly's okay. It's one of those things where he's great early game. He gets even better, but it's... You know what I mean? He's kind of hard to work with because that move pool just ain't there. If he had a better move pool, he'd be higher up. I wouldn't put him in stupid good. He'd probably be an elite of okay. But that move pool is what's really hurting him. Haunter's stupid good. Just flat out. Haunter is stupid good. I love Haunter. The floating hands is so creepy. It's so creepy. I really like Haunter. The move pool is excellent. Everything about Haunter I love. Gengar... You know, over the years, I've said I like Haunter more than Gengar, but that's slowly been changing as I've, you know, been playing more and more Pokemon and used Gengar. Don't know why. Gengar, literally they both have the same move pool, just Gengar has better stats. They nerfed him, if anything, because it took away his levitate ability, which I don't know why. I get it, Gengar, like, walks on the ground most of the time, but he does float. We see him float. So I don't know why they took away Levitate. If anything, just make it a hidden ability. But he's just such a cool Pokemon. He's so fucking cool. Look at the red eyes staring into your soul. I love it. Mega Gengar. Megas are the best thing that Pokemon has come out with. And it's a shame that we'll never see him again. RIP Megas. RIP Megas in the fucking comments. That were the coolest thing ever. Mega Gengar, goated. Mega Gengar took fucking lives. Mega Gengar was so broken they had to put him in Ubers and ban him from competitions. He is amazing. He's so gnarly looking. I love it so much. G-Max Gengar, I can't put him in goated, but he's not garbage. G-Max Gengar is one of the few exceptions that G-Max Pokemon have. G-Max Pokemon is just great value brand Megas. It's a shame that they didn't just make Megas in 7th Gen, but it is cool that Mega Gengar has this going on. A lot of people didn't like the design. However, his mouth becomes a portal to the afterlife, which is, it carries. Knowing that, it carries. Because if it was just like, oh, Gengar, big mouth, G-Max, it'd be ass, 100%. But because it's a portal to the afterlife, I have to put in Stupid Good. That's such gnarly. That's such a Gengar thing to do. Coughing? Coughing's okay. I like Coughing. Coughing's the dude. Coughing is the dude. He is just a little toxic ball fumes. He reminds me of some people that go to locals and I play Yu-Gi-Oh! But in the best way I can possibly say it. He's just the dude. He's just happy to be here. Weezing's goated. I love Weezing. Weezing is such a cool mon. Weezing is I can't describe this Pokemon's design and why I love it so much. It's something about the jaw for me. The jaw really brings it home, and the double heads. I know I give Pokemon a lot of shit for just making Pokemon to have extra heads, but I love it. Galerion Weezing, kind of a step back. Not a bad choice. Poison Fairy, very interesting typing. You know, the design makes sense. They're chimney sweepers. It's not bad to any stretch of the imagination. However, because I have such an attachment to Weezing, I feel like I can't justifiably put this thing anything higher than okay. I haven't used this thing. I don't know its move pool. I don't even know if it's got different stats than regular Weezing. It looks like it'd just be Weezing but Fairy type, which, fair enough if it is. Adding Fairy type to Weezing gives it such a much more advantage. This thing could be way better than Weezing, but because I love Weezing so much, and just the design for Galerion Weezing, the top hat does it. I think it's the top hat that does it. And I can't say take away the top hat because the whole thing is they're chimney sweepers. They're fucking chimneys. I can't say take it away, but it's in the gray Weezing would be such a cool shine, much better shiny than what we got, but I get it. It's an okay. Crobat, stupid good. Really like this Pokemon. Really like Crobat. Crobat is the boy. I have every Nuzlocke I do, for some reason, Crobat follows me like the fucking plague. And it's not one of those things where I don't want to use Crobat. It's one of those things where it's like, I want to use a variety of stuff. I want to mix it up a bit. You know what I mean? Because like if you do a Nuzlocke and use the same 7 Pokemon, you're not really doing a Nuzlocke. You're just trying to do a perfected run with the same 7 Pokemon. So it's one of those things where I love Crobat, but I just want some variety, man. Quillfish. Quillfish is meh. Not gonna lie. I don't know. There's some people who are just Quillfish fanatics, and I don't get it. I do not understand it. There are much better water poison types than Quillfish. There are much better poison types, period, than Quillfish. I don't know why you would use this thing, but it's here. Gulpin. Gulpin is okay. Gulpin's okay. Gulpin is a bulky poison type, and that's literally what he's got going for him. That's all I can say. Swallow, same thing, but even more bulk. It can get even bulkier. This thing will not fucking die. Will not die. You let this thing set up, it is eating every earthquake you can, and it will spit it out back at you. Pun entirely intended. Swallow is the dude. Seviper, I don't like it. I think Stupid Good's a good spot for it because I do like it more than some of the Pokemon in Stupid Good, but I don't like it as much as Arbok. Arbok is the OG stick Pokemon. You cannot take that away, but Seviper is so much more gnarly looking. I really like his design. It's actually a really good poison type, surprisingly enough. Stunky, you're in meh, but you're kind of like in the lead of meh. Because I'm pretty sure Stunky is bulky above everything else. I think that's literally why you run it, is because for bulk. Skuntank, on the other hand, is stupid good. This thing is unreasonably good. There is no reason for this poison dark skunk to be as good as it is. It gets so many different variety of moves. Flamethrower on this thing takes fucking lives. I don't understand it. What is it about Skuntank that it takes fucking lives? I don't get it. Skorupi. Scooby's okay. Scooby's okay. I like Skorupi. Scroopy is bug poison. And it falls in a lot of these Pokemon that I do in these tier list videos where it's okay to have, but you get it to get the evolved form. Which Drapion is that motherfucker. Drapion is that dude. Drapion is such a cool Pokemon. I remember seeing this thing in the anime and thinking that Pokemon just reeks of malicious intent. This Pokemon will fuck you up. This Pokemon will grab you by the neck and go, Omairau, Shindeu, and then chop off your head with his big ass pincers. It's such a cool Pokemon. I love it. Krogunk, goated. Krogunk is goated solely because of Brock's Krogunk. Don't get me wrong, the little mannerisms that they give this little shit in the games is funny too. But Brock's Krogunk takes fucking lives. Brock's Krogunk stopped a Draco Meteor barehanded. I don't think he used a move. I think he used Poison Jab maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. I think that's all he did to stop a Draco Meteor, and was literally just like, bitch, try again. This thing takes goddamn lives. That being said, I like Toxicroak more. I've always liked Toxicroak more. I've always wished Brock would evolve his into Toxicroak, but I understand why it didn't. In the anime, Krogunk is like, oh, you think you're better than me because you evolved, so he proves and takes this thing's fucking life. But Toxicroak looks so fucking cool. Toxicroak doesn't even look like a Pokemon in the best way fucking possible. Its design is too good for Pokemon. I don't understand it, but it's so cool. I love it. Trubbish, I'm not gonna lie, I think this thing's gonna, it's only fitting too. I just realized the irony of putting this thing in trash. I think it's gonna possibly be one of the only Pokemon. It's not gonna be many Pokemon on this list that I can think of that's gonna be in trash. But Trubbish is one of them, man. Trubbish is rough. It is rough to look at. It's rough to use. Everything about this Pokemon just screams rough, including its ability. Garbodor is actually surprisingly really good for what it is. For what this thing is, Garbodor is really good. I don't know why they made a ripped garbage bag such a good Pokemon, but they did. And it's insane. And I don't understand it. Why is this thing so good? Why is this Pokemon so good? It has no rights being as good as it is, but it's that fucking good. Mega Garbodor is another exception to the G-Maxes are lame thing. It's solely based on design. Like, it's just the accumulation of garbage and shit. I wish, because it's giant, the boats and the planes, they're toys on the model. I don't know why they made them toys. Make them the real thing, because this thing's a walking pile of garbage. And it makes it, because like, don't we actually, like, when a plane's officially out of commission, I'm pretty sure I've seen this in like an article or some shit, just like scrolling through like Google, like, you know how when you open the Google app on your phone, you scroll through, it shows like little article things. I'm pretty sure I saw this one of those articles. Well, when a plane is like retired, quote unquote, we strip it out of everything to where it's just a shell. There's no oil, no gas, no nothing. And we just sink it to the bottom of the ocean. And the reason we do that is we're told it's to make habitat for fish. But the real reason is, what the fuck are we going to do with an airplane? Like, what the fuck do we do with this thing? It's massive. It's meant to transport people. So just don't make the toys. Don't make them toys. That's my biggest gripe about the design. Everything else is super good though. Grope is going to be another one of those Pokemon that wind up in trash. This thing is not good looking. This thing is hard as fuck to use until it evolves. Its move pool is trash. Its stats are trash. It's just, come on, man. You can give us something at least. Dragalge is stupid good though. Dragalge is that dude. Dragalge is such a good Pokemon. It's not the best of dragon types, but it is a really cool one and a really unique one. The little algae like seahorse things that are out in the wild, it's based on those. I really like those animals, those seahorses. So see a Pokemon based on those, it's super cool. I think this is the first seahorse Pokemon we've gotten since Kingdra, which is also a cool thing to think about. Marini is okay. Marini's okay. It's literally just weaker Maractus. That's all it is. Marini is just weaker Maractus. It doesn't really become viable until it evolves into Maractus, but it's still good. The Maractus is goated. Like, hands down. Hands down, Maractus is goated. Maractus is such a unique Pokemon, such a unique ability, a fucking baneful bunker, dude. It's like the ultimate setup mod if you want to set up poison on your opponent. It's such a cool design. It's such a cool concept. I love it. I wish it would make more Pokemon like this. Stolandit is meh. Really, it's meh. Like, I understand the concept of it. Like, they're like little like dude servants who serve under a queen, which is why the percentage of getting a female is so low. And you know, doing a standard Let's Play, it's not that difficult. Like, don't get me wrong, it can be difficult. You could be there for hours and just keep writing the male ones. But once you get the swing of things, it doesn't really become that difficult anymore. And like, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't like the concept of exclusively like super hard to get one gender Pokemon when that gender is one that exclusively gets an evolution. I understand why. Like fucking Vespiquen, I understand why that, because there's very few queen bees and the rest of them are just male subjects. I get that. I understand that. But as game functionality, as a player, I fucking hate trying to get a specific gender so that way I can use this Pokemon that I want to use. Slanted stupid good though. Like, unreasonably good for what it is. Like, Fire Poison, I've been wanting a Fire Poison for a while. And I remember seeing like a Name Wants to Battle video where he was talking with somebody about it, and like a cool concept would be like a fire snake. And he was almost right. It's a lizard, but it's super cool. I really like it. Also, stupid good, S for Smash, because Markiplier 100% would bone this thing. Poipole is okay. I never really used Poipole. I'm going to put its evolution. I always forget its name. I'm going to also, just because of the competitive use for it, it's going in stupid good. Never used either or, so I don't completely know. I just remember that this thing took lives in the competitive scene. When this thing came out in the competitive scene, it took lives. It was a monster. So I'm not going to speak much on them. They're just here. Toxel. You're in trash. Not gonna lie. You are rough to use when it comes to baby Pokemon. It's literally a baby Pokemon. It's literally a baby. Don't get me wrong. Your evolution's God tier. But you, no. Just no. Toxtricity. We got two forms here, and honestly, they don't matter to me because they are both goated with the sauce. I like the blue one better because like I like the vibes he gives where he's just like more mellowed out. I think it's supposed to be blue is base and yellow is trouble. I like the base one. The base one I really like. I don't know how you get it though. Like, I don't know how you get it. I don't understand whenever they do two forms. I think the only difference between the two is design. I think that's literally it. And I never understood how to get him. I don't know if he's a sword/shield variant. I don't know. But they're in there. Gmax Rusticity, another example of Gmax done right. This thing is goated. It was super cool. I loved seeing this thing when it was brought in. I can't describe. This thing is gnarly as fuck. It's super, super cool. I love this thing to death. It's such a cool Pokemon. Now, honestly, all the Gmaxes in Poison types are really good. Like, I was surprised not looking at this list being like, oh, hey, we got Gmaxes in here. I guess they're going to go toward the bottom. So far, they're all high up. We'll see if the trend keeps going. Eternamax. I think this is going to be one of the first legendaries that I don't put in goated. That's a quote-unquote box art. because like it technically is, but it's not. I don't know what to do with Eternamax. But Eternamax is a really cool Pokemon. It is what's the lore of this thing? It like takes it draws on the energy of the Galar region. So we have to capture it. It's the strongest Pokemon in the Galar region. It's just super cool Pokemon. Poison Dragon, by the way. I think the only other Poison Dragon we got is Dragalge. So unless something's just missing on this list. But it is a really cool Pokemon. It looks more like a Digimon, which is a good thing. I like a lot of Digimon designs better than Pokemon designs. This thing looks more like a Digimon, and I love it. Eternamax Eternatus, goated. It's going into back of goated for one reason and one reason only. We can't fucking get it. Pokemon cucked us so hard. If we had access to this thing, it would be the strongest Pokemon to date. It would top Arceus, it would top Mega Mewtwo, it would top Mega Rayquaza. Those are the 3 strongest Pokemon we have. Arceus being the strongest because it doesn't need an extra form to become the strongest. But Eternamax would be the strongest, period. But we don't have access to it. We have the stats for it. We know its stats. This Pokemon doesn't want to give it to us. And then they were like, oh, well, now we got an update where Eternatus doesn't move. When he uses it, it goes into Eternamax. Fuck you, Pokemon. Fuck you. Because that just, it's just like waving the dollar just a little bit closer to us and then yanking it away. That's literally all it is. Fuck you for that. This thing is super cool. Give it to us. Let us ban it from anything else you have. Ban it from every official competition you have. Just let us use it in regular game, please. Finally, Galerion Slowbro. Galerion Slowbro isn't stupid good. I like the idea that the shelter that Slowpoke catches said Uno reverse and is now in control of Slowbro, or Slowking, sorry. Slowking, just like Slowbro, is one of those Pokemon that doesn't see enough love, and I like seeing it here. And that is my list. This, as always, this is the most accurate Pokemon tier list. Any other tier list is wrong. But if you guys think I did make a mistake somewhere, let me know in the comments down below. If you want to see me do non-Pokemon related content, check out my second channel, Notification. All non-Pokemon related content, go over there. If you want to see me stream both Pokemon and non-Pokemon related content, check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/796. If you miss any of my streams and you want to check them out or just have some background noise, be sure to check out my VODs channel, Super VODs. Every stream that I do on Twitch immediately gets plucked from Twitch and uploaded over there because unless you're partnered, Twitch does not like saving your VODs. If you want to see anything and everything I do, both Pokemon and non-Pokemon related content in short form, be sure to follow my TikTok, SuperNuff296 on TikTok. Be sure to also join my Discord where I post memes. We talk about future Nintendo Directs, Pokemon Directs, E3 stuff, all that good shit. And finally, make sure to follow my Twitter for all my garbage opinions. Everything that I just mentioned will be linked down in the description down below. So with that being said, if you guys liked the video, make sure to hit that like button. Comment below what you're thinking of the video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Helps me as a whole. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.
Tight bars, little man.